What's up, people? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Not great news, unfortunately. Let's get straight into it. Billy Joe Saunders has been stripped of his WBO title after being denied a boxing license for his Demetrius Andrade fight. This is according to a piece I'm reading in the article. Probably can't even zoom in on that. It might not focus up. I don't think so. It goes on to say that Billy Joe Saunders has been denied a boxing license for his upcoming middleweight title fight with Demetrius Andrade and has been stripped of his WBO title. More to follow. This broke 17 minutes ago. It's 9:45 now. By the time I put this video up, it'll probably be a bit later, but unfortunately that's what it's saying. Now I don't know if there's an appeals process. I'm sure there is some sort of an appeals process. I don't know if Frank Warren's going to appeal the decision. Obviously this was a massive fight for Billy Joe Saunders. It wasn't just a massive fight for Billy Joe Saunders, it was a massive fight for Frank, for Eddie Hearn as well. It would have been a big fight on DAZN. Demetrius Andrade unbeaten versus Billy Joe Saunders unbeaten. It's a great fight. A lot of people were interested in it, but unfortunately, this is the repercussions, right? This is it. I done a couple of videos about this drug that Billy Joe Saunders took and the excuse that Frank Warren made. And Victor Conte, who works with Demetrius Andrade, works with a few fighters now, Nicola Adams, the infamous Victor Conte, said, oh, something dodgy going on here. If Victor Conte was present at the hearing, if he was able and allowed to give evidence, then he would have nailed Billy Joe Saunders to the cross. Victor Conte, it's weird when you think of Victor Conte. He worked with people, he helped people cheat. Famous ones are Marion Jones, Kelly White, Dwayne Chambers for UK fans, and now he's almost on the other side. He's like trying to help people get the best advantages they can clean. And if he spots something that he thinks is a bit dodgy, he's going to look into it. And he's looked into Billy Joe Saunders' case and he's not been happy. He's been very vocal about it as well. He's made videos, he's tweeted about it. So like I said, if he was allowed to say something in this hearing, then I can understand why the license wasn't granted. To be clear though, Billy Joe Saunders' second test did come back negative. That doesn't surprise me, I expected it to, but it did come back negative. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means there is a chance for an appeal here. But as we stand today, Billy Joe Saunders has not just, this is a double whammy. Not only does he lose out on, I don't know, what are we guessing here, £2-3 million for fighting Demetrius Andrade. Not only does he not have his big fight, remember he's been out of the ring since fucking David Lemieux. He's been stripped of his world title. What's Billy Joe Saunders worth without a world title? I don't know. Not worth much. He's not a big draw. He needs that title. And now he's been stripped of it. Hopefully there is an appeals process. But it's not looking good, right? It's not looking good. I did think there was something dodgy about this drug. I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not just going to sit on the fence now because he's from the UK. I did think there was something dodgy about it. And I think the powers that be think so as well. Hence the reason he's not been given a license. What happened to Demetrius Andrade? He did mention some kid, I think from Africa, that he's going to fight, an unbeaten kid with a crazy knockout record. But again, that doesn't help DAZN. Who's going to sign up to want to see that? So this isn't just Billy Joe Saunders that's affected. Everyone is affected by this. Eddie Hearn must be livid as well right now because the sign-ups from DAZN we know aren't great. This would have generated a few more sign-ups. Unfortunately now, it doesn't. For Demetrius Andrade, you really want to beat the man, right? And Billy Joe Saunders, you don't want to beat this new kid and win the title. You want to beat the man. That doesn't happen as well. So he misses out on a big fight as well. Crazy. It's crazy. I want to say it's good because, look, we're cleaning up boxing. But on the flip side, I don't know what this drug is. That's the thing. I don't know what this drug is. I've not read about it. But I'm sure for them to not grant him a license, this drug has a bit more impact than we think. But it is a shame. Billy Joe Saunders, just to confirm, and this is in the Independent, has been stripped of his WBO title and thus will not fight Demetrius Andrade. Hopefully I can give you guys more updates when I get them. But for now, that's what we know.